What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA. Okay, so when it comes to Barbie, when it comes to this Barbie film, look, you might not like it, you might not agree with it, but you gotta accept it. Barbie's doing very, very well for itself on the worldwide box office, domestic and international, coming in right now at $382 million worldwide. And I believe that's only through Monday. Yeah, so we don't even have Tuesday's numbers yet. I guarantee you with Tuesday's numbers, it's already going to surpass $400 million, all right? And it's doing well, okay? We can't take anything away from this film in regards to how it's performing on the worldwide box office. People are going out to see this movie. And actually, if you look at the worldwide numbers, already Barbie's at number 9, okay? A weekend and a day, all right? Already at number 9, surpassing Mission Impossible, Elemental, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, Creed, The Flash. I mean, these big blockbuster, all of these movies, big blockbusters, and it's already surpassed those up in just a weekend and a day, really. And, so expect this thing somewhere to land within the top 5 easily, probably the top 3 before all is said and done. But that's not what I want to talk about. I don't want to talk about how well the film is doing in the box office. I want to talk about why the film is doing well in the box office, because there seems to be a lot of consternation about it. Everybody's like, oh, this film is woke. Why is it winning? Okay. Why did all of these other films, okay, The Little Mermaid fail, Ant-Man and the Wasp, okay, why did these films fail? Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, Flash. Why did all of these other films fail in the box office, but Barbie is sitting here in full success mode? Why is that happening? Well, there's some takes about it. Let's get into this. So Ethan Van Sciver, he's like kind of the catalyst behind a lot of the conversation that's going on Twitter, or X, I guess you should say now. Here's what he had to say. My entire social media is people struggling to understand the Barbie movie or letting me know they got it. This is gay. I don't want to talk about this movie all week. Here's the key to understanding the story. Barbie world exists because of the imagination of children, and all the social rules of that imaginary world are based on the social interactions of children, little girls who play with Barbies. The movie is for adults who remember playing with Barbie. It is about how hard life is in the real world, and revisiting the childish simplicity of the Barbie world might be nice, but ultimately the real world is better. It's fairly profound that Barbie chooses to leave a world in which girl power rules for a world that is dominated, perhaps dominated by men, because that world will allow her to be a complete woman. Get it? So this is the point of view that, Van Sciver's been making over the past couple of days. The childish simplicity of Barbie world might be nice, but ultimately the real world is better. That's the message that Ethan has been given, and a lot of people have been giving him pushback. And look, full disclosure, before I even get started with this, okay? I haven't seen this film. I'm not seeing this film, okay? And it's really not a commentary about the film in terms of the merits of the movie or the film itself. I'm not really talking about that, okay, per se. I'm talking about everybody's reactions to it, why the film is doing as well as it is, because it should be obvious and plain. First of all, let's say this, that Barbie as a brand, okay, Barbie as a brand that we all know, it's just female power fantasy. Okay, it's female power fantasy, women ruling the world, okay? Women being CEOs, women being construction workers, right? Barbie has had every occupation known to man, okay? She's been an astronaut. Barbie has been an army soldier, a Navy soldier. She's held down all the armed forces, all right? She's been a firefighter. I think there was even like a point where they had paleontologist Barbie, or archaeologist Barbie, when Indiana Jones and with Jurassic Park. I can't remember which one it was. But again, Barbie has just had every possible career that a woman could maybe hold, right? And that was the whole point. Teaching little girls, hey, you can go out there and be anything you want to be. That was the Barbie toy line. That was the Barbie brand, okay? And so for Barbie to be all about feminism, so Barbie can rule the world and she's ruling Barbie land and all of that, that's all on brand for this toy line, okay? That is on brand for Barbie. It's on brand for Barbie to be a feminist, because that's feminist ideology. And in that regard, Ken was always just a Barbie accessory. So it's on brand for Barbie to be in a superior position over men in this film. Again, that's what Barbie was. Ken wasn't there, like, had his own agency or whatever. He was an accessory to the Barbie toy line, all right? You bought Ken to go along with Barbie, like your purse or shoes or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's literally what it was. What isn't on brand is all the man-hating stuff. That wasn't a part of the Barbie brand. So everybody that was saying, again, I can't speak on it specifically. On that last video, I discussed what everybody else was saying, you know, Jack Posobiec and so on. Oh, this is man-hating, this and that. If man-hating is in Barbie, that's not on brand for Barbie, okay? Barbie was all about girl power, girls getting it done. Like, again, like he's saying, Ethan Van Sciver, the world in which girl power rules. That was basically Barbie, girl power rules, okay? And so if it's all about, but we hate men too, all right? Down with the patriarchy and all of that crap, all right? That's a different story. Now, why is Barbie performing as well as it's performing? Let's take a look at this. So Hypnotic put up this post, and he's really responding to Cameron Pasha. If you don't know who Cameron Pasha is a Disney insider. He's done appearances on Doomcock, did appearances on, I think, Midnight Edge, Valiant, Renegade, WDW Pro. He's been around on a lot of channels, giving commentary as an insider. But he was responding to this guy. Basically, he was coming out and saying, spoiler alert, YouTubers, you've lost the narrative because everybody's twisted in the wind over this Ethan Van Sciver take. But here's what Hypnotic said. One successful woke movie and suddenly you guys lost the narrative. LOL, bruh. Barbie is a brand with generations of following. Full stop. That's the answer. That's why Barbie is doing well, and I'm surprised it takes all of this to figure this out. Barbie is doing well because Barbie is a humongous brand. How big is it? You have no idea. I'm going to show you that in a minute. But yeah, like Cameron was coming out saying, well, you know, the general public loves this movie. I won't say that necessarily the general public loves it. I say the largest demographic of the movie-going public is women, and women love it. Okay, women have come out in force because this is their movie. This is a movie specifically designed to target women that grew up loving Barbie. I want you guys to understand that, okay? And again, how big of a brand is Barbie? Look at this. All right, so this is the Wikipedia article, highest grossing media franchises. How big is the Barbie franchise, you may ask, okay? As far as a media franchise is concerned. How big is it? All right, so you can see, like, these are all the ones that are 50 billion plus. You got Pokemon, Mickey Mouse, and Star Wars, all right? 50 billion plus or more. The second tier is 20 to 50 billion. You got Winnie the Pooh, you got the Disney princesses, Pan Man, Wizarding World, Harry Potter, right? Barbie, okay? Barbie is one of the biggest franchises in the world, okay? Bigger than the Marvel Cinematic Universe, bigger than Call of Duty, bigger than Batman, bigger than Spider-Man, bigger than Transformers, and so on. Very close to surpassing Harry Potter. All right, you can see where it's at, 32.9 billion versus 34.6 billion. I guarantee you Barbie's going to give Harry Potter a run for its money, may surpass it before this film is done. It's adding the film to that number, all right? And here's something else to consider, okay? This says, you see, it only goes up to 1987. You can see on this little note here, it excludes pre-1987 Barbie toy sales. So this doesn't even include all of the toys that were sold with Barbie that came prior to 1987. Barbie is one of the biggest franchises, baby. That's why it's doing so well. This is not rocket science. I'm sorry, you don't need to go to, and again, all respect to Cameron Pasha, but it has nothing to do with YouTubers losing the narrative as to why the film is so huge. Unless he's saying, well, you guys just don't understand how big of a brand it is. But he's not even really talking about that. But he said, you have lost the general public with your dumb takes, lacking nuance and the intelligence to understand satire that was obvious to normal people. You even lost conservative women who are loving its pro-mom message. Imagine that. You lost the soccer moms you proudly claim to represent. But yeah, now that EVS tells you what I've already said on Friday morning, that Barbie is a creative triumph and not woke, you're all covering your asses with reassessments. Keep reassessing. I'm sure you will join EVS, myself, and the rest of the planet eventually. Oh, boy, man. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's go with what Cameron is saying, okay? It's a creative triumph. Okay, let's go with that. Let's just give it to him. Oh, it's not woke. I'll give you that. Let's just give it to him. Okay? Oh, and yeah, let's even say the YouTubers have lost the narrative. Okay? Let's say all of that is true. Does that explain why Barbie is making the money that it's making? No. It's a big brand, bro. That's it. That's all. Don't try to recreate the wheel with this thing, okay? It's simple. It's all of these things. There's been a ton of films and movies that have come out that would check all of these boxes, okay? They're not the, what is it? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're not the 8th biggest franchise in the world. $32 billion franchise. They're not that, okay? And it has been that way. And again, like I said, that doesn't include all the pre-sale stuff from 1987. So how big is Barbie? This doesn't even capture it. It could have easily, if you added all of that, it could be bigger than all up in here in the 50 billion range. Good God almighty. Slow down with the whole, hey, we know you YouTubers and all that kind of crap. That's not really what the case is. Okay? It's just a very big brand. That's it. And this is the first film in this brand. Okay? They haven't had a film. It's not like if you go back over here to the box office stuff, okay? You see a lot of sequels on here, don't you? Sequel. Yeah, remake, whatever. Sequel. Barbie, original, first of its kind, okay? So, yeah, and then, you know, sequel, you know, Pixar, whatever. Sequel, part of the DC blunders. Barbie stands alone in the market of sequels, all right? Along with Oppenheimer, and Oppenheimer is doing very well for rated R films on top of it. These films, again, they're coming at the right time. They're coming at just the right time when everybody is just tired of this sea of sequels and everything. And you got the 8th biggest franchise in the world dropping the movie in the middle of summer. God damn, what did you expect to see? Now, again, I'm not some kind of prognosticator. You don't really know until you see it, but this shouldn't be that surprising. And it doesn't have anything to do with, oh, you know, Barbie's not woke. You know, Barbie's a creative triumph. And all the YouTubers have lost the narrative. No, stop. Cameron, this is simple. Again, just a big brand, bro. It's just a really huge brand. Again, just like Hypnotic say, it is a brand with generations of followings. I said that. I said that on the last video. Grandmothers, mothers, and their daughters, and aunts and aunties, and nieces, and all that kind of stuff. They flocked to the films to see this. I talked to so many friends that all kinds of cats, they're girls. I'm talking about female friends. They all went out to see this movie. All of them. Okay? With the exception of a few. Most women that oh yeah, I saw Barbie. Yeah, I saw Barbie. Yeah, I saw Barbie. It was a Barbie mania this weekend. And I guarantee you that's probably going to continue. This film is going to get close to 1 billion, if not surpass it. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say about this thing. I just think the fallout from this stuff, people are reading too much into it. Look, Cameron is a respected insider, so I'm not dissing him. But I'm saying, like, yo, you're off with this one, okay? It's not about the YouTubers losing the narrative. It's not about all of the creative triumphs and the wokeness or not wokeness of it, okay? It's just a big-ass brand. It's just the number 8 brand in the world, okay? I'm surprised, like, again, it could be even bigger than what it's showing on this list on Wikipedia. It might be up here with Star Wars. Okay, that's how big Barbie is. We should all know that. Anyway, folks, you guys let me know what you think. Go ahead, jump down in the comments. Give me your thoughts and opinions on that. Thanks for watching. See you next time.